Okay, it's not crazy loud, but it's got some volume to it. But I'll go ahead and let y'all be able to hear it while I fix it. This is not so loud that you need to avoid hearing it. There we go. That should be good enough. That doesn't seem like it's getting too high up the meters. I just need to quickly change categories and move the next page in. This is a very interesting bit of music, though. Also, get a load of these pictures. It's also 3D. Whee! I'm not quite ready yet. I need to grab the link there and change over the command. This is why I don't always do these back to back, just so I don't have to change the commands, because it causes unnecessary delays. But you know. It doesn't take long to fix. There we go. So all of that's taken care of. How neat that I turns when I select different things. Automatically roll dice, no. Edge panning, I presume is going to be important. I won't enable analytics or survey at the moment. Okay. Consent is optional and may opt out at any time, or in this case, not opt in. In case of death, deliver to heir. That seems important.
Dear descendant, it is with regret that I must recall you from your travels. But if this letter finds you, it means that I have passed on. The responsibilities of our great Inquisitor family now lie with you. As per the contract sealed by our ancestors, it is now your duty to eradicate the chromatics, the horrendous creatures that infest our wonderful city of Neotalis. A mysterious plague since time immemorial. The cursed scourges infest our society and turn its very people into monsters, staining our beautiful city. Our lineage as Inquisitors are bound by the ancient contract to slay the chromatic until we have purged every last one of them. None of our forefathers have yet found a way to end the threat for good.
Seems like it'd be complicated.
Might you be the one? Unlikely.
I was gonna say, that laugh makes it really sound like they're not having much faith here. Wow, actually reasonably detailed character creation for what is basically a demo. There are certainly some options in here. And it's got a real tendency for the pink hair, but I think it's because these aren't actually getting randomized. Like, it's only randomizing here, and then it'll change each one of these independently too. So let's see if we can get an interesting looking baseline, and then I'll adjust from there. Sort of works. Okay, that's how much that'll change. Sure. Let's see how horrifying these colors can end up being. I mean, that is basically my color scheme. Not quite it, but it's decent enough. Sure. Oh, there's actually like a full set of expressions and everything too. Interesting. Oh wow, you can even like change the 3D model. Oh god. A Zen pessimist. You know what? No, I like that. That amuses me. We'll keep that personality. Yeah, this is a really in-depth character creator, actually. Now this one I am gonna probably change. What can we do here? Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. What else can we do with this? That's a little too much. I do think I like the darker one. I think this works. I wish we could change the symbol's color, but then you'd have to change a lot about how the other colors of this goes. So I can see why they wouldn't let you do that necessarily. So we'll just go with that. Let's see, we've got 5 preset difficulties and then custom difficulty. Traveler is easiest, Squire is reasonably easy. Knight is recommended for first playthrough and will apparently kick you around a bit. So that's interesting. I do like that they give you modifiers right off the bat too. There's a good amount of customization right off the top here. Increase your max family size by 2. Characters gain extra experience. All of your characters have Yahtzee. Gain 1 additional reroll and increase your reroll capacity. Roll additional dice. Chromatic dice no longer increase chromatic saturation when used, and it's incompatible with a bunch of things. Okay. Unlock a random academy at the start of the game. The amount of chroma required for enemies to level up is increased by 1. All characters in your family have 25% more health. 10% more gold. What does Sanguine Curse do? Oh! It quite literally just gives everyone vampirism in the family. Okay. When 1 or more dice are spent, immediately reroll all remaining dice. Oh, if I wasn't only just gonna do this for this segment here, at least for today, I would absolutely take Unstable Reality because that would be so much more fun. But we'll play it safe right now just so we see the game as default. I just wanted to look at the modifiers that existed. There we go, the head of the family is born.
Great city of Neotalis. Like a queen, she is mighty, enlightened, and full of secrets. Soon, you will take your place amongst the nobility. And in a city like this, you are only as strong as your allies. You will have to appease the ruling families. The Odysseus, the Medors, and the Novas. A family split in 2. The twin leaders of the Odysseus family each control their own side of the law. Commander Aurelia rules the military forces of Neotalis, while her disgraceful sister controls the underworld.
There's really a lot of style
the
in
Medors
this.
Family, famous for producing superstars. Their ability to create media and heirs that steals the hearts and souls of the masses has no equal. And lastly, the Nova family. Like lightning from the sky, they appeared in our ancient city. By introducing innovation after innovation, we have all become dependent on them. Our great city of Neotalis, like a queen, she is mighty, enlightened, and full of secrets. If you want to succeed in the city, best you attain these virtues too.
It's got an interesting mix of technology and pseudo-medieval going on. We saw somebody roll up on a moped, and there's cars, but we're wielding a sword. As Nemarino recover from their crash, they're greeted by the sight of a chromatic ambush erratically blocking the road ahead. And the road ahead is where the Inquisitor family estate is. Nemarino does their best to ready themselves for a fight. It seems their first encounter with the chromatic has come sooner than expected. Wow, they're fast. And we got a big sword. We got 5 dice, 3 enemies to kill. Yeah, I gathered that game. I'm exploring the screen first, but sure. There you go. This was the thing that got my attention with this, is you actually have to use a mix of various dice to trigger various effects. Like, you actually need to roll the ability to move, even. One leftover movement gained. Well, why don't I use my special move, though? I could dash to him instead of walking to him like a pleb. Whack. There we go. And yeah, I guess defending is not a bad idea. Oh, that's how that works. So the chroma effect lasts for the entire trip. Okay. Well, we still can't use that. So I guess we're just gonna wait. Let them come to us, since we're already defending anyway. They're in a very convenient position. Why didn't this one go? Go. Well, obviously we're gonna piercing charge first, because they're in a perfect position for it. Immediately wheel around and kill this one. See about re-rolling that. Yeah, I only have the one reroll. Great, I'm glad I have all of the movement in the world to do nothing with. Ooh, you can delay turns as well using the movement dice, though. Okay. Okay, just the further you select, the more of your movement dice you use. Let's just get away from that, then. This way it's forced to burn a bunch of dice moving to us. Oh boy. Well, I'm assuming we don't have much of an expedition to do here. So we'll go ahead and take the one chroma die, and it doesn't even level them up anyway. Whack. Because I assume it's just this fight and then we go home. Like, this game really is oozing style. I'm not entirely sure how to feel about the style, but it's got a lot of it. Like, I'm not 100% sure if it's for me as far as the stylistic aspects of it go. The game is interesting, absolutely, right off the top. Okay, we got a different enemy type in the back there. I'm gonna want to watch out for that. Yes, I understand. Move camera. See? There's a big guy down there. Not an ideal set of dice here. Not at all. Reroll that. Still didn't get movement, but I can use that to get in, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's why it was a critical. I was like, why are they suddenly Oh, okay, because I was gonna use the other one. I was like, why is it still dashing? Did I get like an extra one because of the critical question mark? I'm gonna burn this to just dash over to here. And then we'll defend. This way we don't have to like fish for a movement die or anything. We can just use our dash for movement. Just manipulate this as much as we can. I do need to tab away to check things though. Okay, yeah. Everything is working as intended. I gotta cycle all the way around. There we go. So we got 2 defends and 2 chromas and a movement. Well, let's use the movement to move around to this side of him so it's a little harder for this guy to get after us. We'll reroll both of these in the hopes that we get something I can use. That's workable. Not what I wanted, but it's workable. Because we'll just armor up a bunch and just let what happens happen. Ah, those guys are ranged. Okay. I should have figured as much. They look like they would shoot instead of moving. That's why they're so big. That's a lot of movement. Okay. Die. I do wish you could click on the dice themselves to activate them, but I understand because that's how they use their rerolls, that they wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, I guess they could make it like a double click to use the die, but it's fine. There's really nothing else I can do here. No matter where I move, it won't really matter. It's a shame, though. We took damage. I've ruined everything. My perfect run. Die. Oh wow, they even have, like, little reactions as they lose health on that screen. Interesting. Well, we've done the thing. Successful expedition, and we made money! Lots of money. Phew, I made it to the estate. Now let's see. Suddenly a shadow passes Nemorino's eyes. Has the chromatic made their way into the estate? Ah! Ah, wait, don't kill me! Huh? Who are you? Who are you? Well, I asked you first. Well, you are the intruder. I think it's only fair you state your purpose first. Intruder, this is my family estate. What? Ah, the new Inquisitor, perfect. Though, Freddy... What was your name again? Nemorino. Yes, Inquisitor Nemorino. I was right. It was right on my tongue. You see, I was just getting the state ready for your arrival. But I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name. Well, now I may as well try. Stecchi Grifiori? Probably, something like that. Here at your service, Your Excellency. So you're my servant? Stecchi's not any old servant. I'm much more than that. I'm concerned about that statement, but sure. You do not look especially trustworthy. But you know what? We'll figure it out. Sees you as employer. We have access to the Inquisitor Academy class now. A loud noise coming from outside makes instead you flinch. He peers out of a window to see more chromatic at the gate of the estate. Ah, more chromatic? So you did close the chromatic portal, right? Chromatic portal? Oh, well, I guess you're pretty new to this whole chromatic slaying lifestyle. Don't worry, Stitchy's here to help. If you don't get that portal closed, the chromatic will never stop coming, and I don't want to end my days trapped in this place. But first things first, there will be strong chromatics close to the portal, so we better get you ready to take on a bigger challenge. You should start with studying a bit at the academy. That's a surefire way to get stronger. Knowledge is power, you know. That's how this game works, by the way, is you go to the academy to learn from a variety of classes. Both in terms of school classes and character classes are both kind of under the same umbrella there. In our current case, we can only get Inquisition 101 right now, but you'll notice the three ruling groups all have their own schooling as well. There's a bunch of things we don't know. So we can learn a whole pile of potentially different things here. A hodgepodge of different combat techniques and strategies that she has picked up over the years serving your predecessors. And we have learned repel, chain lightning, or brutal dropkick. Brutal dropkick sounds pretty great, but I need an attack and a move for that. Chain lightning is just 2 attacks, and it's 2 defense for repel. Chain lightning is probably the better one, But I kind of need Brutal Dropkick. That just sounds too good. And we are now officially an Inquisitor. You probably get different titles depending on how you mix the classes together. Infirmary is there. 10 gold to heal 30 hit points. It costs 15 more per character level. Well, we might as well top up our health. We have the money for it. So I feel like we're gonna need all of our health for this. This, my liege, is where you will receive missions to suppress chromatic outbreaks around Neotalis. But you won't be doing any of that before you're taking care of the chromatic portal blocking our front door. The portal will be controlled by an unusually powerful chromatic. Take that one down, and all smaller chromatic lackeys will follow suit. Good luck, Inquisitor Nemarino. I'm totally not gonna help you even though I work for you. I'm just gonna watch this happen. Okay, so relation is affected by what expeditions you do as well. That makes sense. So we got a fight there, money, money. Well, we may as well grab this money because it's in a dead end. And I can just kind of like pivot from there. I could have skipped this fight entirely, which I basically did by going this way anyway. I do see an energy limit up there, so we may not want to go too wild on our pathing. Because I don't know how we get energy back. And I already might not have enough to make it to the fight. But we'll figure it out. Interesting. Starting hand. Okay. So we've got just three regular melee guys, and a shooter over there. If I piercing charge twice, would I reach him? I don't think so. Let's reroll one of these. I hope we get a movement. Or we just get 3 piercing charges. Sure. You know what? That technically works. Who needs to walk when I can stab everywhere I go? That honestly seems in character enough as it is, really. Just go ahead and guard up all I can and let the worst of them come to me. Yeah, that one's gonna get to attack, which gets blocked. Now, if I could just get a few piercing dashes again, that'd be great, game. Could you do that for me? Thank you. One of them will do. Because what we do is we shimmy over here. Oh, that doesn't work because there's a moped in the way. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess we'll just have to do it. No, we can't do it that way either. Actually, the dash is useless to us here. Well, we can kill this one. Let's just do that. Then we'll dash to deal damage? No, actually, you know what? Let's just get away from them. Let them burn their movement catching up to me. Because we are, you know, kind of outnumbered here, so playing the safe game at the moment is probably our wiser choice. They keep positioning right so that I can't dash through them, though, which is upsetting. Got lots of dashes to use, though, so hang on, maybe I can make that work. Oh, no, that does hit him. Somehow. Just, you know, kind of bounce around like a pinball and just chop up all my enemies. I'm gonna reroll that to see if I get something I can use here. Defense, that'll work, because he'll move up and shoot. So we'll just block the shot. And then we'll hunt him down. Oh, you can shoot through walls, huh? That's upsetting. Don't like that. That should work out. Move to here. Dash through him. Guard. Reroll this and hope we get something usable. There we go. Next turn we win. We will take a slight bit of damage again. Oh no, he melee attacked, which did less damage. I'm surprised he didn't just move and then attack me, but I think these enemies might only get like 1 die a turn or something. Oh no, they don't roll dice. See, it says emit and push. So it either can push somebody that's adjacent, or it can shoot, or it can move, I guess. Like, it only gets, like, 1 action. Whereas we're dependent on dice. Level 2. And we get more skills from levels. Okay. Whenever you've dealt a total of 150 damage, gain 3 attack die. Whenever you take damage, deal 6 to a random enemy within 3 tiles, or drag a character within 8 tiles to me and deal 18 damage. But that needs a defense and a movement, whereas the other 2 are passives. I'll deal damage when I take damage. That seems like a good idea. And we get more money. No, we'll make it to the fight. I just can't dawdle around at all. Okay, so we got a little guy there, 2 little guys there, and a ranged guy again. It's basically the same fight, but slightly different positioning. I missed one. That's a lot of movement for not a lot of purpose there, game. Much better. So what we're actually gonna do then is we're gonna move around behind him, dash through him, so that it's harder for his friends to get to me, and kill him. And then we block to deal with whatever can reach us. Oh, I guess, yeah, I have leftover movement. Which, that's nice. If you don't use all of your movement, you get, like, some leeway to move a little more if you need to. Okay, so we got the 2 guys next to us and the ranged guy in the back. Nice. We get a dash to take care of some of that. I'm pretty sure I can pass through this pillar, because we passed through a car before. There you go. 1 down. I also... Oh, I probably... Yeah, I'm gonna try re-rolling and see if we can get the drop kick. Because if we can drop kick the other guy, then they're dead. I mean, we'd have to do something stupid to do it. Oh, and it's only a 1-tile attack, so I can't actually reach him with it anyway. I think it's worth the risk to kill him. We'll go ahead and accept the fact that they're gonna get 1 tick towards getting stronger. It seems like it needs to fill the meter to make them stronger. So, as long as I don't do that too often, we should be fine. Go ahead and move to here. Dash through. Dash through again. Ooh, critical dash the 2nd time. Nice. I do appreciate that it lets you just immediately repeat a move if you have the dice to do it again. That's a nice bit of quality of life there already. Like, stylistically, it's doing well. Quality of life-wise, it seems like it's doing pretty well. Race Sylvia to kill the most chromatic before she does. The underworld girl, okay. Sure, let's see if we can outdo them. As Nemorino turns around another corner on the narrow streets of Neotalis' old town, they're met with the sight of yet another group of chromatic. Nemorino gets ready to fight when amidst the chromatic they notice a young woman? Who seems to be in a weirdly good mood given the current situation. She suddenly turns around, seemingly have noticed Nemorino's presence. Oh, a little lost knight. I mean, I'm technically not a knight, but I'm also not really very lost. I might be new in town, but I know where I'm going. Well, lost your mind then? Just taking a casual stroll through a lethal chromatic infested area, huh? Why, you're doing the same, aren't you? Yeah, but I'm not lost. No, I'm not. Say, I was getting bored anyway, little knight, so let's play a game. Let's see who of us can kill the most chromatic on the count of 3. Sure, you know what? I'm down. 1, 2, 3, go! Little shit. Goddamn, 900 health? I guess that's to prevent you cheating and killing her, probably. She's technically an enemy. She is in red. So you can probably, like, cheat at the race by, like, knocking her around and doing dirty tricks if you have them. Which technically we do, by virtue of having the drop kick. We could knock her around with that, probably. Not that we ended up rolling anything to use that with, but, you know, it's a thing. That's better. Because this actually presents a shortcut for us to reach our enemies. There we go, that's 1 for us. Make that 2 for us, right off the top. Better keep up, kiddo. She's also only got 1 target near her, so she's already gonna be struggling on that one. Whatever move she keeps doing, she's not hitting anything with. Oh, thanks, you allowed me to deal damage to an enemy. And she attacked us instead of the enemies, too. So she's not doing a very good job of actually winning this race. Is she even trying? Because she hasn't attacked an enemy yet. She tried to fuck with me a little bit and then failed. We are cleaning up, though. Unless more of them spawn, this is gonna be a clean sweep for us. What? Not fair! How could you win against me, Sylvia Dacia? Who are you? The new Inquisitor. You're the Inquisitor? I thought they were dead. You should have said that. So unfair. I was holding back because I thought you were nobody weakling, you know. Well, it won't happen next time. Next time? Also, your form still sucks. If you want to learn some actual cool moves, come meet me at the academy. Bye. Sure thing. You did have a neat trick with that chain attack, but really, you might have wanted to aim at the enemies if you're supposed to be racing me. Just a thought. Impressed by your combat prowess, she will be keeping a close eye on you. Leader of the criminal Adesia gang and sister to Aurelia Adesia. Unlock Knife Juggler Academy class. Okay. And that's another level for us. Whenever you damage an enemy for the first time, each turn grant them 9 exposed. So they would take 9 extra damage. Okay. Target enemy within 8 tiles gains explosive shield. Okay. I do like the explosive shield. That sounds like fun, but really, the weak spot passive seems way too good. We got 1 more dot toward the Inquisition class, so I'm gonna assume when we fill out all those dots, we probably get, like, to upgrade it or, like, go to the class again or something. So we can either heal or get more money. We're missing, like, no health, so I think we'll just take the extra money. This looks like it could be a little troublesome. We've got some kind of fancy version of one of the enemies and then just a couple regular enemies that we've already faced. Yeah, there's a stain boss, just another stain, and a drip. We haven't seen the drip yet. Shoots low damage projectiles and can barely move. Okay, so it's just a turret, basically. Not sure how many of them there's gonna be. I don't know if that is showing all of them. More or less. Okay. Defeat the Herald to close the portal. And the Herald's the one that's all the way back there. He's got 100 health. Okay, you know what? That's a little more significant. The drip's only got 9. There's 2 drips and 1 stain other than the boss. Okay. I'm gonna presume that more are gonna show up out of the portal, probably. So that's gonna be what makes this complicated, other than the fact that the boss has 100 health. That would be a logical assumption. Oh, it looks like gaining levels might have gained us an extra die. I just realized we have 6 now instead of 5. Well, a smart play would probably be to just run right over here and kill one of these drips immediately. No matter where I go, I'm in position to be attacked by the drip. That's okay. We can probably just block his shot. And the other one's not in range to attack us, so we're pretty safe. And he gets electrified and exposed. Yep, they're spawning more dudes. I kind of figured. But since it's 1 against many, it's probably still wiser for me to clear as much of the field as possible. If I can do so quickly. Which, thanks to what I just got, I definitely can. Because what we do is we run over here. We dash through him to come back over here. And then we dash again to kill this one. And we put ourselves pretty close to the boss immediately. Unfortunately, we have no rerolls left, so I miscalculated slightly on this plan. And he hits pretty hard. But thankfully, the electricity also counts for exposing enemies, so this worked out. Oh, nice! We hit the boss with the second electric shock. So we're already making headway here. Reroll the chroma. Though this is the last fight, so I guess I don't really need to go ham on rerolling those, and this is exactly why I probably shouldn't be doing that. But, dropkick! Yeah! Whoop. And remember, they told us that when the boss dies, all the other stuff will die, so we don't have to worry too much about too many things spawning. I just needed to get rid of the ones that were going to be able to reach me and cause me problems. Because we should be able to rip him up as long as you don't roll completely terribly. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good roll there, I'd say. Whack. Whack. Die. Fight's over. Easy. I mean, obviously, first boss was going to be easy because they're teaching you how the mechanic worked. But that was still pretty clean, I'd say. And we get an extra level with our advisor, which gets us access to the marriage broker. Which, you know, that's slightly concerning, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. And that is just a log of everything we got. Nemorino, I mean, my liege, you actually made it back? The portal's closed? Why do you seem so surprised? Well, Inquisitors dying on the first day of the job's not too uncommon, you know. But of course, I never doubted you, my liege. Sure you didn't. You totally didn't expect I was gonna be dead and you didn't have any more work to do for a while. What? Don't worry, you're already going against the odds, Nemorino. But what a relief. All the chromatic are finally done with around here. I can finally leave this place. I mean, no time to dilly-dally. There's already new mission requests coming in, Nemorino, and while you survived last time around, let's not tempt fate too much, There's 2 main ways to become stronger and defeat tougher opponents. The first is by learning new skills from the academy. The second is by expanding your family. And since you're riding solo right now, there's just one way to do that. Let's find you a partner. Isn't that a bit sudden? Well, I'm honestly surprised you aren't already betrothed to some other noble, but I guess you must be pretty far removed from the previous Inquisitor branch. Now go pick a suitor. Having a partner when fighting chromatics is going to be a great help, I promise. Well, that was certainly a thing. Let's see what kind of options we have. Choose from 2. Each one has 1 ability. Great, that's going to be very worth it. What do we got? Oh, great. Oh, there we go. Domenico and Bellicor. one that likes lavender, dislikes ghost hunting, and one that likes tap water and dislikes pina colada. You have plasma puddle and repel. And you have replace and dagger storm. I do like the sound of dagger storm. Plasma puddle's not too bad either. I don't care about repel. Swapping might be useful. I don't really like either of these especially. But I don't think I get a choice. I think we're kind of committed now. So yeah, we'll take Domenico. You are very pink, Domenico. But you know what? You do you. You know, I probably should have inspected them. Having a pessimist married to an optimist is... Well, no, that's pretty par for the course, isn't it? Let's go get you a class. You have knife throwing, so maybe I'll send you to the knife juggling course. Oh, we already know about a weak spot, which is something we can get there. The knife juggler is a vicious assassin who kills their enemies with 1,000 cuts while keeping them at arm's length. It's cheap enough, sure, give it a shot. See what you can learn. Fan of knives, fast fingers, or prepare blades. Ooh, okay. Yeah, see, this does match in with the temporal daggers their signature already has, so this was a good choice. So a cone of knives, or dash through them and throw... Oh no, dash through, dealing damage just like ours does, and then get an extra dagger. Or get 5 daggers next turn. Let's take the fan of knives. Now they've got level 1 knife juggler. Now, can I go back in there for... Okay, Inquisitor 101 is still just done for us. We could learn a knife juggler move too, though. And I do like the idea of these moves, so let's see what we can pick up. Oh, I guess I just... Oh, I guess we only get one when we pick our first course. But afterwards, every level you gain... you get to pick from the pool from the class you're taking. So like we had one more left of Inquisition 101, but now we're starting the tracker for Knife Juggler. I wonder. Oh, no, these are attached now. You can't remarry. I was curious to see if divorce was a thing in this game. And that's all we've got at the moment, so... I probably should have healed before I clicked that. Aha! People are starting to notice that there's a new Inquisitor in town, Nemorino. And not just any people, the important ones. You've gotten a request from Victor of the Meadows family, one of the 3 families that controls Neotalis. Doing missions for the upper echelons of Neotalis is a surefire way of getting them to notice you, and they might even reward you with some favors in return. So please don't keep them waiting, my liege. I don't know. They can wait while I go heal first. If they can't handle solving some problems on their own, I don't know how strong these families really are. That's a look. Yep, guess you're the only option in town, so here we go. Nemorino arrives at the infested area in Old Town where their aid has been requested. To their surprise, Nemorino sees a sparkly figure up ahead waving at Nemorino with big motions over her head. Master Inquisitor, over here! As Nemorino moves closer, the vibrant girl suddenly strikes a pose. Yeah, I love that hide is one of the options. Let's just watch. Ciao everyone, I'm Victorin, the Angel of Neotalis. My dancing will enchant you and my singing will melt your heart. You won't be able to take your eyes off me. Aha, sorry Master Inquisitor, just a reflex. You probably weren't expecting me to personally show up, huh, Mr. Inquisitor? Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Don't worry, you're new to Neotalis, a city of wonders and secrets. I wanted to make sure to meet the Master Inquisitor personally this time. When the last one died, I thought the lazy bastard had it coming. I mean, I thought maybe things could have been different. What was that? So this time I'll be here to cheer you on. So Master Inquisitor, please clear out these streets. These used to be really popular hangout spot, you know? But now it's because of the chromatics, it's a ghost town. I want this place bubbling with energy like it used to. Maybe I'll even take you to my favorite cafe when it opens up, Master Inquisitor. But Inquisitor, I've held you back for so long. Now good luck, I believe in you. Sure you do. You may be rooting for my death as much as my success. Okay, that is energy. Okay. It wouldn't tell me anything when I moused over it, so I gambled. I feel like I probably wanted that more. But I guess now we can kind of wander the nodes a little bit more. It's another race against the other one. I mean, we whooped her in the last race, so sure. Oh, it is a one-on-one, though. Theoretically, this would be a good chance for Domenico to gain experience, but I don't know if she's gonna fight much harder this time, so I'll go myself again. Aha, if it isn't the little Inquisitor. Let's go another round, whoever kills the most chromatic wins, okay? No, she's fired up this time. Maybe she'll actually do stuff. Okay, yeah, she's actually attacking this time instead of just missing every shot and throwing her knives into the air. So I made the right choice going and doing this as myself then. So I don't know how well a level 1 would handle this. Well, I'm rolling like a level 1 right now, that's for sure. Okay, we can make that work though. We go over here and we try to clean up the ones she hurt. See if we get lucky at all. Why is this one not getting hurt? Like, we've passed next to them before and we've hurt them, but I guess that's not the right angle for it? Question mark? Well, I fucked it. Let's not hit any of the ones she's already hurt then. Or we'll do a crit. Well, that would have been great if I had targeted something I could have killed with a crit. Oh well. We might actually have some trouble with this race. Depends on if she gets distracted by the ones over by her. Okay, good. Though she does have more of them over with her now. Oh good, she missed when she threw towards the ones I'm fighting. She gets a lot of moves, though. Yeah, she's got a pretty hefty amount by her, though. This is gonna be rough to do, because I overdid it coming over here. Nice, that's a crit we desperately needed out of this situation. So let's kill that one. We'll dash through this one to gain some distance and clear that one. Reroll this in the hopes of getting a movement die. Excellent. Oh, but that still leaves us stuck on the wrong side of her. Let's reroll the other defense. Oh, I can't. Shit. This is gonna be dependent on her not being overly successful then, because we need to use both die to get close to her. So I can't, like, run up to her and drop kick her into the monsters or anything. So she's gonna stay there almost certainly. We've got the lead right now, so I just need to pick off one more and it's a draw, 2 and I win. So let's go this way, and we'll just have to hope that we get the dice we need next turn. One of them may get baited to us as well. Nope, they're all attacking her. But she's stupid and is attacking me, I think? Oh no, she's doing her ranged attack, but she's letting me take the hits, which that's fine by me, because that means I get to kill them. I don't know what she was thinking with this, aside from that's probably what her kit's designed to do, is dodge and then attack. So now I can just win this by default, because I run over here and just start slapping and chopping. Yeah, now we can't lose. And we win handily again, because we just ripped through them. What? I lost? That's not fair. Next time I'll definitely beat you. Just you wait. Uh-huh. Just like you definitely was gonna beat me this time. I'm assuming you get more relation when you win, probably. You might not get any if you lose. But now we can reroll once per level, which is fantastic. We'll actually get a family capacity increase at level 3 with her. That definitely hurt a bit, though. I'm not entirely sure if she was trying to kill us or not. She might have been. When she started losing, she might have resorted to the backup plan of murder. I'm curious what the eyeball does. We'll be wasting some energy, but I'm too curious what the eye does. Oh, the cameras. The party stumbles upon an abandoned guard post, monitors flickering between different cameras set up in the vicinity. So I guess that would have probably shown me other nodes, if there were other nodes that were unseen. Well, that was really a waste then, but boss fight time. We got a varnish boss, which is the big fat flyers we were dealing with, and we got varnishes and stains. Alright, let's do this. We'll see how well our companion Dominican does. Domenico, doesn't matter. You and your knives are gonna hopefully do something useful. Like roll a bunch of chroma, thanks. That's clearly what I wanted you to do. Okay, you gain 1 reroll per character turn, so I could probably reroll 1 of them without wasting too much. Switching places with me right now would be useless. Actually, no it wouldn't. Because here's what we do. We move them up, and then we have them swap with me, so I'm a bit closer to the enemy. And then we'll go ahead and just do 2 attacks with our wild dice here. This way it doesn't fill that meter, but it gets some work done. Depending on how these dice shake out, I may just leave that one for our companion to deal with. Now I could kill it and move. Yeah, I got plenty of attacks, so... Let's go ahead and kill that one off. Because the extra exposed damage guarantees it dying. Problem is, I don't have enough movement to get anywhere. Well, that's technically not movement, but it's close enough. So we walk over here. And we dash into this one. So that we can kill it. We're doing a real great job of doing these overkill criticals, I gotta say. Like, we have had so many critical hits. I am getting my shit pushed in, though. Oh, because I took a big risk charging off out there. Why do you keep rolling chromatic dice everywhere? What is wrong with you? I'll reroll 2 of those. That's technically better. Not really. Yeah, go ahead and go over there, because we're gonna try to just push through the boss and be done with it, I think, at this point. Would swapping do anything good here? Answer is potentially yes, so... Whoop. I do like that swap move. That swap move is actually really handy. Because it gives me a great positioning tool. In that I position my companion and then put myself where they were. Good crit. because it was a crit on the expose. Let's go ahead and reroll this. Or, you know, try rerolling that again. Oh, fuck's sake. So I either level the enemy up, or I waste this turn. I will risk leveling them up. Okay, yeah, it buffs them in the fight. That's what I wanted to know. It wasn't that big a buff, though, so I think we'll be okay. We're gonna have to pay quite a hefty medical bill after this one, though. Oh, okay. The ad made the window over there move weird, and I got concerned for a second. And using up more chroma dice doesn't matter at this point, because we're not going to be able to use enough up to level them up again. I could kill the one that's behind me. And I don't know if we get more experience for the more of them we kill, so go ahead and do that. It means I'm going to take more damage, but the boss will die anyway. Goddamn, okay. Well, if we're going to do it that way... Oop. I debated spending one of them to hit the other guy first, but it wouldn't have killed, so there wasn't any worth to it. Dazzled by your display of talent, Victorian's eager to learn more. Superstar and mega idol of the Meadows family. We got the Vanguard Academy class. Not what I would have expected. There we go, level up for Domenico. Ooh, allies hit by your daggers draw their own dagger, which is presumably, you know, the one you just hit them with. 3 independent daggers, though. But the dagger storm does tend to throw a lot of daggers that don't accomplish anything, so I think knife pass is a good idea. There's level 4 for Nemorino. Whenever you roll a sword, gain 3 stacks of might. That's pretty good. Get a new signature move that is 2 temporal daggers. Whenever an enemy is damaged by a temporal dagger for the first time each turn, draw another one. Now, let's take the 3 stacks of might. That seems like a good idea. Since we do a lot of swinging the big sword around. Ah, my liege, you've certainly caught the eye of the right people. Jackpot. Now, Aurelia Adacia is here to see you, one of the heads of the Adacia family. She's in charge of the law and order here in Neotalis. Why, you've already met her sister, haven't you, Sylvia Adacia? Probably don't mention that, they're not exactly on good terms. Suddenly the door slams open, revealing Aurelia. A spooked stage he scurries out of the way. The creaking of Aurelia's armor comes to a stop as she rigidly positions herself in the middle of the room. She gazes expectantly at Nemorino, awaiting their next move. We may as well be friendly and welcome her. Right, thank you, Nemorino. Now, no time to waste. Commander Nemorino, I hear that you started cleaning our city of chromatic filth. Very commendable. So I'm sorry to inform you that a great threat has dawned on our beautiful city. Bring it on. Very well. It's good to see a fighting spirit. Now listen closely, Commander. I will give you the brief. This mission is top secret, so I won't repeat myself. That's not how top secrets work, but sure. The Adacia power plant has had a chromatic infestation that's gone quite out of control. All of the workers have been evacuated, but now there's no one there to stop the reactor from overheating. The scientist told me that if the infestation does not get handled, the reactor will explode in 6 weeks. That's a lot of time. Huh. Yes, well, I trust you will deal with it, Commander. Important question. What happens if the reactor explodes? That's classified information, Commander. Yeah. You're here to follow orders, not question them. Now, enough talking. I need to attend to other matters. Good luck with your mission, Commander. You know, I feel like she should be putting more than just me on the job for stopping a reactor exploding. What do I know? I have to spend a lot of money undoing all of the damage I took. Don't worry, you're getting healed too. I don't really know if you needed it as much, but you're getting healed too, because I can't afford to have anybody dying right now. I guess we don't really need to enroll anybody in any new class. Maybe I don't need Knife Juggler. What's Vanguard got? Frontline Defender is an expert in emboldening allies while taking a punch. Oh, that's where Explosive Shield comes from. Maybe it would be worth learning that instead of knife throwing moves, but we did get Ferocity out of the deal with Knife Juggler. Oh yeah, we're currently in Knife Juggler, so I can't click that again. Okay. I mean, I could just keep hopping around. But it looks like you can't go back to a class after you leave it, so maybe not. I think we'll just leave Vanguard alone for the moment. Not sure how I feel about that family in general anyway. Nemorino, listen to me. There's no way you can clear out that power plant yet. Going there now would be complete suicide. And if you die now, no one will be able to clear out the power plant. Guess I'll die. No dying. None of us, okay? The Nova family can help you with expanding your family further. You're gonna need that before you have any chance with an area that has such a bad infestation. Good luck, my liege. I'm glad that he was very helpful with that information, but at the same time, it is very tempting to just go charging off into stupidity. That said, we have been playing this for about an hour now, too. So I'm gonna leave that on a cliffhanger. Will the reactor explode? Who knows? But this one's good. I like this one. I will be looking forward to a more significant release for this game. Because as far as I'm aware, this is just like a prologue thing. Yeah, it's even listed in Steam as a demo. The main game comes out in the second quarter of next year, somewhere. So there you go. There's your information on that one, and we have one game left, and I was worried I was going to be too tired to do it at this point, but no, we can get this one in. Just give me a minute to rearrange things for it, and we'll be on our way.